Hey guys. Hello, guys. I'm back. I am back. I'm waiting for all my peeps to get in. They are so slow. I don't know what's going on with them. How's everybody doing this evening? How's everybody doing this evening? Man, I got it. I went downtown for a moment. Went down there, relaxed a little bit. Purple couch. I need you, Purple. Shake, shake. Yeah, y'all know that song. Everybody is having a good time with that video. Ooh, it's hot. Hot, 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 hot. I just check your email, Purple Couch. All right, so we got our staff here. Hold on a second. Let me change these names. All right, gotta change. Just bear with us a second, good people. Hold on, guys. Hello. All right, good people. I apologize. I have my folks almost here. I'm just gonna wait for Miss Bonjean. But right now we have Mr. Julian. Hey, Mr. Julian.
Hello.
We have the judge.
Galaxy. Hello.
We have Mr. Brentley. I think I spelled his name wrong. Mr. Brentley, what's going on? Brentley, unmute yourself. Mr. Brentley, unmute yourself.
I'm here.
I think I've been spelling everybody's name wrong. All right, there go Jennifer Bonjean. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
All right, let's go. We're going to go started. We're on page 1843, people. 1843, line 17. Let's get started. Got my water ready, y'all. Oh, my God. Why they got to play this loud music? Hold on, y'all.
What page again?
1843.
1843. Okay.
I thought it was 1842.
1842, then.
3. I thought we was on 3.
Yeah, we are on 3. I don't know why she said 40.
Oh no, it is 1842.
40.
Line 17.
Sorry. All right, yeah, hold on. Let me get it there. Court lady, could you just announce what case this is, please?
United States versus R. Kelly, Darryl McDavid, and Mr. Brown.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, line 17.
Did you learn that the videotape might have been for sale
Yes.
based on the conversation?
Yes.
And after you learned that the videotape might be for sale, did you say anything to Keith during the conversation about where or to whom that videotape should go to?
Yes.
To who?
I wanted to get it back to Rob.
Why did you
Or
say that?
Kelly.
Why did you say that?
I felt like he had the most to lose, so he would help us get it back.
What do you mean when you say he had the most to lose?
Well, he had an upcoming trial for a similar tape, and on this one, it actually said how old she was.
Did you want that tape out there?
No.
Right now, I'm talking about this conversation you're having with Keith. When you first learned that it was for sale, and you said it should go back to Kelly, as a result of that, just during this conversation, did Keith agree during that conversation to give it back to Kelly?
No.
Did you do anything as a result of hearing that Keith wasn't going to give the tape back to Kelly?
Yes.
All right. Let me pause here and I'll come back to this thread shortly, but give me 1 second. All right. Do you know a man named Yul Brown?
Yes.
And that's YUL, first name, last name BROWN?
Yes.
How do you know Yul Brown?
We dated. That's my son's father.
At the time of this conversation that you and I were just discussing with Keith, what was the nature of your relationship with Yul Brown?
We were dating.
Were you engaged?
Yes.
Did you tell Yul Brown about the conversation with Keith?
Yes.
Why?
Because I wanted to get the tape back.
Were you planning to reach out to Kelly about this situation involving the tape?
Yes.
Did someone beat you to it?
Yes.
Who?
Yul Brown.
How did that happen?
I had given him, he had asked me previously for Rob's or Kelly's number, and I gave it to him. I didn't think he was going to use it, I just gave it to him because I didn't want it to be a problem where he was, wondering why I wouldn't give it to him and or anything like that. He ended up calling on his own. I knew nothing about it at that time.
Without getting into specifics, generally speaking, how did you find out about that? What happened?
When when I came back over to the house, he told me that he
You,
reached out. Yes.
again, very high level. You said you were engaged to be married at one point. Did the two of you ever get married?
No.
Are the two of you still romantically involved?
No.
Did you speak to Kelly about this videotape situation after you reached out to him?
Yes, once I had gotten to Chicago.
Why did you go to Chicago?
He wanted to talk in person about it.
And let's just back up a step. Did you have a conversation with Kelly in Atlanta or wherever you were before coming to Chicago?
Yes, but it was really short.
Generally speaking, what was the nature of the conversation?
He uh he um he just we just talked. He just said, "Can you get to Chicago?"
To discuss the videotape situation?
Right. But he didn't want to talk about it over the phone.
And just to orient us all, are we still talking about early 2007?
Yes.
So now I want to ask you about coming to Chicago. You said you came to Chicago.
Yes.
Okay. When you came to Chicago, did you see Kelly?
Yes.
And approximately how much time passed between you speaking to him on the phone and coming to Chicago to see him?
Not long. About a couple of days, maybe. Maybe a couple of days, maybe.
Where did you see him when you came to Chicago? Him being Kelly.
At his home in Olympia Fields.
So I want to ask you about you going to his house in Olympia Fields and talking to him, presumably. What, if anything, did Kelly say to you when you arrived?
We went into the I guess it was the pool area, and we talked a little bit. He talked about how, people do things, and people make mistakes and do things. We had one one of those kind of conversation. And when he asked me if I thought I could get the tape back, I told him yes. And he told me he offered, a certain amount of money to get it back from Keith.
Let's back up a bit. You said this conversation happened in the pool room.
Yes.
Were you in the pool?
In the jacuzzi area, we took off our clothes.
Did you take off your clothes before having this conversation or after the conversation started?
Before we spoke, he went into the pool room, took off our clothes. We got into the jacuzzi.
Whose idea was it to get in the jacuzzi?
His. Bonjing. Um,
Objection. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Objection to the relevance.
Rob.
Someone say his. The
His.
question.
His.
It's
Um,
relevant and I'll tie it together.
This seems a little bit irrelevant, but sustained. Let's move on.
You had this conversation in the jacuzzi
yes.
and you said that he offered up some money. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. So did you bring up the subject of money first or did he bring up the subject of money first?
He brought it up.
And are we talking about Kelly?
Yes.
And what did he say about money?
He said that he would give them 250,000 for the tape.
Who is them?
Keith and whoever else he told me, and I could distribute the money however I wanted to.
So just so we're on the same page, are you saying that Kelly said that he would give 250,000 to whoever had the tape,
Yes.
but he involved you in that plan?
Yes.
I'm going to object to the leading and mischaracterization. Could we just hear from the witness as opposed to the government?
That's what I'm trying to do, is clarify, Your Honor, what the testimony is.
All right, go ahead.
What I'm trying to get at, Ms. VanAllan, is can you just tell us in the way that you heard it, what role, if any, Kelly said to you, like you're going to have a role in this or whatever he said? Just tell us what he said.
Yes. He wanted me. He asked me, could I get? I think I could get the tape, and I said yes. And he said he'll give me 250,000 to get the tape back, and I could distribute it. Distribute of it any way that I pleased.
Kelly said he will give you that 250,000
Right.
to disperse.
And yes, and to deal with Daryl McDavid from this point forward.
Kelly told you that?
Yes.
What did he say about McDavid? What do you mean when he say to deal with McDavid?
I guess with the tape, anything pertaining to the tape.
Did you know who McDavid was at the time of this conversation?
Yes.
After this conversation that you told us about in the jacuzzi, did you contact Keith?
Yes.
Did the two of you and Keith, travel to Chicago at some point after your conversation with Keith?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you about you first. Did you come back to Chicago at any point after this conversation that you had with Kelly in the jacuzzi?
Yes.
Do you remember about when that was?
I don't remember exactly, but I know it was in 2007.
Do you think there's something that could jog your memory as to when you might have come back if I were to show you something?
Possibly, yes.
So I'm showing you just for purposes to refresh your recollection what's admitted into evidence is Exhibit 325. And you can just look over it and let me know if when you're done. You're done?
Yes.
Is your recollection refreshed as to when you might have come to Chicago?
Yes.
About when was it?
Of 2000. In March
Of 2000?
2007.
Where did you stay when you came to Chicago in March 2007?
I stayed. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I don't remember. I know the Omni was one of them, the hotel, but I don't remember if it was the one in March.
Is that a hotel? It was a hotel?
Yes.
Okay. Did you pay for the hotel?
No.
Did you meet with anyone when you came to Chicago in March of 2007?
Yes.
Who did you meet with?
Daryl McDavid.
Where was this meeting where you met with McDavid?
It was the lawyer's office.
Do you remember, generally speaking, where that lawyer's office was?
It was, I think, it was Jackson Street or Jefferson.
Do you know how close it was to this building we're in right now?
I'm not sure. I know it was a Dunkin' Donut near it.
How did you get to that meeting?
I rode with you, and then we met up with June Brown.
How did you meet up with June Brown?
He met us, I think he met us at Rock and Roll, McDonald's, and we drove there, and just June and I.
So you said you met with McDavid? I just want to ask if you could paint a picture for the jury. You walk into this lawyer's office who is in the space for the purpose of this meeting.
Daryl McDavid and they had the other person.
What's the other person?
That was on this paper, the polygraph person.
Did you take a lie detector test that day?
Yes.
Did you watch a videotape when you arrived at this meeting?
Yes.
What kind of videotape are you talking about?
The tape that I took from Keith. I mean, that I took from Rob and gave it to Keith.
That tape was with you at the meeting?
It wasn't with me.
Who was it with?
It was with Keith originally.
So Keith came with you to the meeting.
He didn't come with me. We were separate, because he came from Kansas City.
But you watched the tape?
I watched it with Daryl McDavid, yes.
I want to ask you about that. Who had the tape when you were in this meeting? Did you have it or did someone else have it?
No.
Who had it?
When I watched the tape, Daryl McDavid had it. Daryl had it, McDavid.
Where were you when you watched this tape?
And it was like a room in a hotel.
So we're not in the polygrapher's office. You're somewhere else?
In the room, yes.
Was that at the hotel or was it at the lawyer's office?
When I first watched it, it was in the hotel, yes.
Okay, so let me just to make sure I understand. On March 27, 2007, did you watch a tape and take a polygraph test in separate locations?
Yes, I took the test there at what it was, Jackson Street or Jefferson Street. Yes.
In terms of the sequence, what happened first? You watched the tape or you took the lie detector test?
I took the test because they wanted to prove that the tape existed.
All right, so you took the test first.
Yes.
All right, so let's come back to the lawyer's office. There you say that there's a person who's going to administrate a lie detector test to you.
Yes.
I want to show you what's up on the screen and what's admitted into evidence is Exhibit 327. Can we publish? So before I showed you this to refresh your recollection, had you seen Exhibit 327 before?
Yes.
I'm going to show you the 5th page of Exhibit 325.
Is this the correct date?
Yes. Do you see a name at the top of the 5th page of Exhibit 325?
Yes.
Whose name is that?
Mine.
Do you see a date at the signature at the top, at the bottom of 325, page
Yes.
5?
Yes.
Whose signature is this on the right-hand side of Government Exhibit 325?
Mine.
And did you sign this form on or about March 27, 2007?
Yes.
Was this the form you signed before taking this polygraph test?
I believe so, yes.
Now, earlier you testified that Kelly said something to you about $250,000. Is that right?
Yes.
Did you think you were going to get some money at this time, at this meeting?
I didn't go there for the intention of receiving anything.
I'm sorry, not the meeting at Kelly's house. Now I'm back at the polygrapher's office.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure we're talking about March 27, 2007, right? That's what's up on 325.
It's March 23rd.
Yeah, March 23rd. I'm sorry. I said 27th. March 23rd, 2007.
Yes.
Okay, back to the polygrapher's office. Did you expect to receive some sort of money from someone?
Not really at that point. No, because I hadn't received the tape yet.
So to be clear, all right, let's fast forward. You said you watched the tape with someone the same day.
Yes.
Where did that happen?
At the hotel, because a hotel room, because they had to give Keith a lie detector test.
Who was present there?
Keith wasn't in the like the living room area, but in the bedroom there was me, McDavid, went to actually watch the tape separate.
Was anybody else present in the room when you watched this tape?
No, not in the room, other than Daryl.
Do you know like how this tape got queued up? Did somebody put it into a VCR, a TV? What happened?
Yes, Daryl put it in.
You saw that happen?
Yes.
What happened after you saw Daryl pop the tape in?
Yeah, you hear her saying tape, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was forwarding it, going through the scenes, and he asked me, was that all of it? And that was everything.
Do you remember what you saw on videotape as McDavid was going through this tape?
Yes.
What did you see?
The same scenes. Jane and Robert and the house on George Street on the checkered floor, the black and white floor, with her drinking water so she could pee, and the other scene with her with the white lingerie with Rob and her. And the third scene was all of the people, all of us, the same tape.
Did you watch, or rather, did all those scenes play as you were watching the tape with McDavid?
I did. I'm sorry. Yes.
Was the sound on?
I'm really not sure. I don't remember.
Do you remember having any discussions with McDavid as you were watching this tape?
Yes.
What did you talk about?
He asked, was this everything? And was that all of it? And he said, was like skimming through the scene.
So now we're at the hotel and you watched this tape. Were you expected to receive some money at that point?
Yes.
How much?
I'm probably not sure. Probably a full amount that at that point, because I didn't know that there wasn't going to be another visit. There's going to be another visit.
How did you, and I'll come back to this, how did you learn that there was going to be another visit?
When Daryl said Keith failed.
He failed a lie detector?
Yes.
Did you receive the full amount that day?
No.
What, if anything, did you receive?
20 piece.
20,000?
Yes. Hey, y'all. Stop. A moment. Sorry. She said they watched the videotape. Keith said he gave McDavid a disc.
Yep.
They lied right there, y'all.
Sure did.
Because that's why he had to come back a second time. And she acknowledging the second time coming back.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jennifer need to know. Oh my God.
He sure does.
You gotta read the transcript, y'all. They gotta read the transcript. That she lied right there, y'all.
Write that page number down.
Right, the page number is page number
1858.
1858. Write it down for me, y'all. Because when Keith came on, Keith said that he gave them a disc, which was only 8 minutes. Wow, oh my God, it's all been lies. I just caught this just now because when we were there, oh my God. Okay. Yeah, write the line number. Y'all wrote the line number? He said McDavid forwarded and it was on. Oh my God. They lied. Well, I believe she's the liar. Okay, thank you, Black Beauty. Hold on. I need
the same thing in 1857, so it started in 1857.
Hold on a second. I need to text somebody right now, y'all. Because so they can get it to Jennifer right now. Because I don't want to lose this. Oh, sorry guys. Hold on. Hold on. Tag on it. Damn it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, hold on. I gotta text somebody right now. Hold on, y'all. What page is it on, guys?
1857.
1857.
Yes. Start about line 3.
She says, what did she say? She says that Lisa states that McDavid, Daryl. Sorry, guys. I gotta get this out. And she said there was a scene, but what's saying said there was no scene in the tape that he has.
Yeah, line 9 said he was forwarding it, going through the scenes, and he asked me, was that all of it? Was that everything?
I'm live. I can't talk. No, I can't. I'm reading. I'll call you back. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing it right now. I just told somebody I'll call them back. Yeah, definitely. Okay, never mind. Well, it's in the transcript. They can't change that. That's one thing the government can't do is change the transcript. It's in the transcript already. It's in the transcript, y'all. It's in the transcript. They can't change it. It's already a written document. Wow, y'all. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on a second. I need to make up. Hold on a second. You gotta mute for a minute. All right, let's read.
Who gave you the 20,000?
Hold on. I gotta get back in. Sorry. My table going down. Hold on. Sorry, my table's going up. Okay, sorry guys. You said, what line are we on? I apologize. What line are we on?
1.
Line 1. Page.
1859.
Okay, my bad. Sorry guys. Okay. Daryl McDavid.
Did anybody tell you why you were receiving 20,000 as opposed to some other amount?
Yes.
Who?
Daryl McDavid.
And what did he tell you as to why you were only receiving 20,000?
He said that they bring, well, when Keith brings all the tapes back? What? Wait a minute. Oh my God. Okay. When Keith brings all the tapes back, or all the tapes back, then we'll get the rest. Keith only bought one tape.
Based on that, did you have some understanding that there were other copies of the tape that had not been returned?
At this point, yes.
What, if anything, did you discuss with anyone on that day in that place about a return visit? You said there was another trip.
Just what I said. I mean, I can't remember anything else. He said once they bring back the other copies, we'll come back and get the rest. I can't recall anything else.
And what was the rest of the money as you understood it at that time?
The 250 minus 40 because it's 20 a piece.
And who said that to you?
Daryl McDavid.
Did you come to Chicago with Keith a second time in 2007?
Yes.
Do you remember about when that was?
I know it was later, so I think it was a couple of months or so. I'm not really exactly sure.
Is there something that I could show you that might refresh your recollection as to when that was?
Yes.
I'm just going to, it's admitted into evidence. I'll show you what's admitted as Exhibit 326. Have you seen what's admitted into evidence as Government Exhibit 326 before?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to show you page 5 of this. You see a date written on page 5 at the bottom left of Exhibit 326.
Yes.
What does that date say?
April 20th, I think 2007.
Could that have been when you came up to Chicago the second time?
Yes.
Does that sound right?
Yes.
All right. Do you see a signature on the bottom right of Exhibit 326?
Yes.
Whose signature is that?
Mine.
Do you remember taking the second lie detector test in April 2007?
Yes.
Do you remember signing the form, Exhibit 326, before you took a second lie detector test?
Yes.
Where was the lie detector test administered, if you remember?
In the office.
In a lawyer's office?
Yes.
Do you remember going to a hotel on this trip?
Yes.
Which hotel?
I think it was the Omni.
Is that where you...
I'm really not sure. Yeah, I can't remember what trip it was, the Omni, but I know the last trip wasn't because I paid for on my own.
All right.
It was either this one or the one before.
You remember being at the Omni at some point.
Yes.
Did you receive any additional money on this trip?
After? Yes.
Was that before or taking the lie detector test?
After.
And how much money did you receive on the second trip?
Just me?
Yes.
50,000.
You said just you. Did someone receive a different amount?
Yes.
Who received a different amount?
Keith Morrell received 80,000.
Did anybody say to you why Keith was receiving 80,000, but you were only receiving 50,000?
Yes.
Who said that to you?
McDavid.
And
Daryl
what,
McDavid.
and what did he say to you as to why you were only getting 50,000 while Keith was getting 80,000?
That was because this was like my fault. It's because of me that he was paying this out. He also said that I messed up the polygraph.
Did McDavid say to you what this is that you say is your fault?
Yes.
What did he say this was that was your fault?
Him having to pay out the money for the tape.
Who gave you that 50,000?
Daryl.
And what, if anything, did you do after you got that 50,000?
I went back to the hotel room and I tried to reach Keith.
You said you went back to a hotel room. How did you get to and from your hotel room to this meeting with McDavid to take a second lie detector test?
June Brown.
What do you mean when you say June Brown was how you got to and from this meeting?
Yes, he took me.
He drove you?
Yes, he drove me.
Now, I think you alluded to another meeting. Did you meet with anybody in Chicago for a third time in 2007?
Yes.
Who did you meet with?
Daryl McDavid.
When was it that you met McDavid for a third time in 2007?
It was a few months. Again, I'm not sure the exact date again.
Is there something that I could show you that will refresh your recollection as to what it might have been?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's admitted into evidence as Government Exhibit 327. Give me 1 second. Can we unpublish for a moment? Okay. Can we republish? Sorry. All right. I'm showing you what's admitted into evidence as Government Exhibit 327. Do you see a date on Government Exhibit 327 on the right?
Yes.
I'm going to skip down to page 5. So I'm showing you page 5 of Government Exhibit 327. Do you see a date and a signature?
Yes.
What's that date appear to be?
July 26, 2007.
And whose signature is on the right-hand side?
Mine.
Could this have been when you took this third polygraph and you came up to Chicago for a third time?
Yes.
Now, I think you started to say earlier that you had to make some arrangements on your own this third time.
Yes.
Who told you to do that?
Daryl McDavid.
Did he tell you why you need to make your own room arrangements for this third trip?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Because it was because of me that I had to pay out all this money.
You say it. Just so we're on the same page, did he say to you what the it was that was your fault?
Yes, the tape.
Did McDavid use the word they when he got that this was your fault? When he
Yes.
said that this was your fault?
Yes.
In other words, did he say to you that they had to pay out some money?
Yes.
This is total prompting and leading.
Court.
Caught.
Sorry, I thought I pushed the thing. I'm just a talking and you can't hear nothing. It's pretty leading. Yeah, you can ask what he said.
Well, Your Honor, she said it. It was just following up on what she said.
No, that's not what happened.
Well, the jury, they heard what they heard. If my memory is different than theirs, it's their memory that counts. let's just back up so we're all on the same page. What, if anything, did Mr. McDavid say to you about why you had to make your own travel arrangements in July?
Because it was because of me that they had to pay out the on the tapes, and that was pretty much it.
Did you take another test in July
Yes,
after you signed this form?
yes,
Did you have a conversation with anybody after the third test?
girl, yes, yeah.
What, if anything, did you and Daryl discuss after this third polygraph?
That I would get the remainder after the trial.
The remainder of what?
The money.
Did someone tell you whether you had passed or failed this test?
Yes,
Who?
Beryl.
What, if anything, did he say to you about that?
That I failed it and that they should murk me from the beginning.
As a participant in this conversation, how did you interpret, or what did you interpret the word murk to mean within the context of this conversation?
To kill me.
Come on.
Did you have some understanding of what murk meant before this conversation?
Yes.
Was anyone else present when Mr. McDavid said that they should have murked you from the beginning?
Not in that room, but in the office, yeah.
Where was it that McDavid made the statement to you that they should have murked you from the beginning?
At the lawyer's office. It was either Jackson or Jackson Street. Yeah, I think.
And what, if anything, happened next?
Am I Brentley or who am I?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you Brentley?
Okay. Yeah, I thought I was to say Brentley on this thing, but
Oh, my bad.
Okay, we're gonna have a intermission for a second because I gotta go get something. Somebody is coming to drop something off to me. Y'all have a conversation until I get back.
Okay. Somebody said, you know, why? Oh, dang, I missed it. Did y'all see that? T-Girl said, oh, let me see if I can go back to it. She asked the question, why would something? Are y'all watching the comments?
Oh, why would McDavid use the word they if he's talking directly to her?
So
That's
you,
bad
right.
grammar. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard to believe McDavid said murder. It is. Was they using that word back then?
I don't think so.
Her nose should be dragging on the floor. That's right, Jackie. First is ghetto slang, and from my knowledge, McDavid isn't from the ghetto, so why? Talk like that. I heard that. This sounds like a badly scripted movie. She know how to read a script, though. She been doing this forever since that doggone surviving mess.
Wow.
Mm-mm. This is a mess, y'all. She doing all this for what? What type of, what type of person?
Yeah.
And
And keep it going.
Keep it going for all these years.
Yeah.
For what? Because you don't want to see him with nobody? You don't want to see him have a life? I don't understand. You don't care about nobody.
Nope.
She don't care about whoever. Nobody, the person that she trying to say that she care about. She don't care about that person. She don't even know her like that. Because the girl show didn't mention her, did she? It was the wife. She said it was the wife. So how she saying one thing? That's why I'm trying to figure out why they didn't bring that up. But well. What color? She said, what color use that kind of slide? A person that has no morals. Yeah. The way she tells stories, she sound like she was on drugs.
Might have been.
They better. They have. I don't understand how they remember all this stuff from 20 years. You know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
crazy.
She remembers the convenient things that are, but the other things she can't remember. Things that will put him in a bad light. She can remember that.
Mm-hmm. Everything else, I don't remember. I
Hmm.
remember. Linda Alexander. Hi, Linda. She's making it up as she goes. Yeah, exactly what she's not keeping up with lines, but she's not keeping up with lines. Yeah. She don't even love herself. She remembers what she wants to. This is
Well,
sad. Mom, shh. I'm on the line. What's up? I'm not. They said sipping that bottle of water was killing. I couldn't take the she was doing too much. Right, that's crazy. But the whole thing is, he said they charged him for buying the back. But the thing was, he did it legally. They was getting it back for the trial. They weren't trying to get it back. You know what I'm saying? To hold nothing. They were
right.
getting it back for the 2008 trial. So
Mm,
this,
mm,
I don't
mm.
understand why they even going into this, because the whole point was them getting the tape back so they can make sure that this was the tape that they was trying to say this was the tape for the trial, right?
Right.
So I don't understand none of this stuff.
Yep.
And the
It's
tape that they
all
used for the
crazy.
trial didn't even have her on it, right? If I'm not mistaken, it
No, I don't think it did.
was just him and somebody else. Allegedly, whoever was on the tape or somebody. It was two people, one three people, right?
I think that's what they were saying.
I don't know. I'm just saying what, like, and then the tape, they seemed the fact the tape was so messed up that they couldn't see who the person
Who
was, one
was?
person,
Yeah.
or who Mr. Kelly. You know, if that was Mr. Kelly or not. And it was found not guilty because they said that it wasn't him. Allegedly,
Mm-mm.
I'm thinking. I don't know the whole story behind that.
Yeah. Somebody was saying that the mold kept moving. It was on one side, then another version of the tape came out. The mold was somewhere else,
Mm-mm.
and it wasn't him.
This shows me she doesn't have a good relationship with her family either, because this has to be an investment for them. Okay, that's how you know she don't have no family, because anybody's saying you letting her continue this mess.
Right.
What Powerful doing? Powerful, you just chilling. Who else on Mr. Who's Mr. Julian?
Mm.
It's
What
a
is
Oh, I
that?
don't
mystery.
know who that is.
It's a mystery.
Oh,
Oh, that's so good. Why you playing? It's a mystery. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish you would have never laughed. Do you think it was the other chick they saying on tape? Thank you, Linda Sylvia. Appreciate you. Man, my daughter just got back from getting her hair done, y'all.
oh shoot.
Now they said that the government said that they're gonna go all week, the rest of this week and some more next week.
Really?
That's what they said. They're gonna go the whole next week now. They changed it.
I'm back, y'all. Whew. I had to go outside for a second, go get this.
Then the government said it was gonna have to go another week or so.
Not another week.
But this whole week.
It's just that instead of them stopping on Wednesday, they're gonna go all the way to the end of the week.
Oh, okay. What you want to go get?
No, I got a gift.
What's that? Oh, a gift.
Yeah. It's a t-shirt.
Oh,
Oh,
what are you doing? Leave it alone.
all right, yeah. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. Look.
Hey. Well, all right.
All right, y'all. Chicago. It's nice. I got a hat and a t-shirt, y'all. R. Kelly t-shirt. Don't I have enough R. Kelly t-shirts? All right, let me go.
You can never have enough of R. Kelly t-shirts.
All right, let's do this, y'all. You ready?
And what if anything happened next?
Hold on a second, y'all. Where my phone go? Hold on. My phone way over here, y'all. I can't even do my part. Okay, they want to know what the rules of the court is. You can't talk. You move your feet, you lose your seat. What else? What else you want to know?
You can't breathe. You can't move your head. You just have to.
Thank you, Linda, for a super chat. I didn't know you gave a super chat. I came in when it was already up there. Sorry, I didn't know whose name it was. Thank you.
They said, "Where's your warrior, Sylvia?" Who was Lisa Caldwell said, "Where's your warrior?"
Huh? A warrior?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what warrior.
They saying it was Alpino chick.
Warrior? What warrior?
Your warrior, girl. No.
I don't know. All right, I think I got it now, y'all. What page again? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta drink my water. Really need it this time. Okay, where we at?
1868.
Might have to mute because I hear noise in the background.
That's me. I'm sorry.
1868.
Okay, what line?
5.
Okay, I'm ready. Thank you, Mimi.
And what if anything happened next?
He wanted me to make a statement
What kind of statement?
that I never had a statement that I never had any type of sexual interaction with Jane.
To who?
To the lawyer, make a statement.
Was there a lawyer present when he said they should have murked you from the beginning?
Not when he said that. They were in a different room.
Did you in fact go into that other room?
Yes.
Did you make a statement?
I did make a statement. Yes.
Who told you what to say in that statement?
Daryl McDavid.
And what did you say when you got into the room? Just in summary, when you spoke to a lawyer and made statements.
That I had never had any type of sexual relationship with Jane.
Is that true?
That's a lie.
Why did you say it?
Because he told me to say it. And I was afraid not to do so. What he asked.
Who is he?
Daryl McDavid.
When you went in there and you made those statements to the lawyers, was that before or after they said they should have murked you from the beginning?
I made those statements after
When you said you were afraid, why were you afraid?
because I never knew that they were what they were thinking about killing me.
Did you have some understanding as to where McDavid was, like his physical location, when you were making statements to this lawyer?
He was outside the room.
What makes you say that?
Because he escorted me to the room and I could hear him outside talking on the phone, things like that.
How were you feeling during this interview when you were telling lies to this lawyer?
Afraid and nervous.
And you said that you got some money on this trip and that you get the remainder after the trial?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes, Miss VanAllan?
Yes, yeah.
Who gave you that additional money on this trip?
Darren McDavid.
You seem fairly upset about this comment right now.
Objection.
Well,
Just ask the question. Don't.
were you upset about it at the time?
Very. Very. Can she hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did she
Hello?
go? Very, Miss Julie. Oh, I knew. Sorry guys, we have some technical difficulty with her thing again.
You want me to read it, Sylvia? No.
Go ahead. Oh, she's
Did
back.
you?
She's back. She's
Okay.
back. She's back.
Did you express that you were upset about it at the time to someone?
Yes.
Who? To
To
who?
Darren McDavid.
What, if anything, did he say in response to you expressing that you were upset about that comment?
Miss Brentley, could you mute your phone, please? Oh, thank you. I said that I was going to tell Rob. He said Rob knew everything that was going on.
Did you express that you were upset about that comment to anyone else that day?
Yes.
To who?
June Brown.
Did you tell June Brown what McDavid said to you?
Yes. Because he asked me what was wrong, and when he got in the car, I was crying.
I want to move forward in time to 2008 now. Did you contact state prosecutors here in Chicago in
Yes.
2008?
Yes.
About what?
About the tape.
And what tape are we talking about?
The one that I took.
Did you agree to testify against Kelly in 2008 criminal trial?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, you have some noise going on, and I got to mute because the cars are going by. Because I was afraid.
Judge, I don't know what the relevance is about why she decided to testify, presumably pursuant to a subpoena. I don't know. I think it's irrelevant.
I could explain at a sidebar, but there's relevance and it's about to become apparent.
No. Go ahead. Overruled.
Because I was afraid he said they should have murked me from the beginning, and I had a daughter who was 3.
Okay, I'm not connecting the dots of why that made her testify. So,
Because she answered my question.
All right. I'll sustain the objection to that last comment.
Ms. VanAllan, did you or Brown get into some trouble in 2008?
Yes.
What happened?
Our alarm went off at our house, and the police were in the house. I guess looking around, and they found some like guns and ammo, and they locked him up for that.
Did that have anything to do with you?
No.
Did that have anything to do with why you decided to testify against Kelly?
No.
And you said you decided to cooperate. Did you tell the state prosecutors when you decided to cooperate about this 250,000?
From Rob?
Yes.
I told him everything, yeah.
Did you tell them about bringing that tape back to McDavid?
Yes.
Did you meet after you decided to cooperate against Kelly in his 2008 case? Did you meet with some private investigators for Kelly?
Yes.
Who did you meet with?
It was a lady at first, and then it was, I think his name is Jack Palladino, I think.
Ms. VanAllan, have you ever been charged with soliciting a bribe?
No.
If someone were to say that, that wouldn't be true.
No.
Did you have a book deal in 2008 leading up to the trial?
No.
If someone were to say that, that wouldn't be true either.
Objection. The relevance
It's
is
it would it wouldn't be true.
the relevance. It would speculate. I mean, it was speculative if someone were to say that.
Wait a minute. The objection is sustained.
I want to ask you specifically now about testifying against Kelly in 2008 criminal case. Ms. VanAllan, were you in a courthouse at various points during the 2008 criminal trial and at points leading up to the trial?
Can you repeat that?
Yeah. Were you in the courthouse, like physically in the courthouse, during the trial in 2008 at different points on different days leading up to the trial?
Yes. Yes, I was in the courthouse.
When you were either in the courthouse during the trial or in the courthouse at times leading up to the trial, did you see people who recognized in or around the courthouse?
Yes.
Who did you see that you recognized?
Daryl McDavid in the hallway when I was headed to testify.
Did you see news coverage of the trial? People depicted on TV walking in and out of the building?
Yes.
I want to show you. Can we publish for a moment? Unpublished for a moment? I want to show you what's marked as Government's Exhibit 123. Have you seen the people depicted in Government's Exhibit 123 before?
Yes.
Who's depicted in 123?
Objection,
Daryl McDavid.
Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Would you ask the witness not to answer while you're objecting? While we are objecting? Your Honor, I object to the relevance of this photograph, and Mr. McDavid has already stipulated to identification. I don't know what they're doing with this, but I object to the relevance of this photograph at this time.
I'll make it clear.
Join.
We object as well, Your Honor.
What's the relevance?
I was going to ask some more foundational questions, Your Honor. Whether this picture and the ones preceding it were in 2008, whether they were in and around the courthouse, which she says that she saw people that she recognized when she was testifying in 2008.
There's
Well, she identified the defendant is in the courtroom. So I don't think she needs to identify him in a photograph. So I'll sustain the objection.
Let me just ask you this question then, Ms. VanAllan. Did you ever see Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly together in 2008 in the courthouse?
Yes.
Did you say Mr. Kelly and Mr. Brown together in the courthouse?
Yes.
Did you see the three of them together, Kelly, Brown, and McDavid, around the courthouse?
Yes.
In 2008?
Yes.
During and around the trial?
Yes.
Did the state prosecutors, so coming back to 2008, did they show you a video before you testified in Mr. Kelly's criminal trial in 2008?
Yes.
And generally speaking, what was on that video?
Rob and Jane having sex.
What was the setting for that video?
They were in the log cabin room.
And how do you know that it was Jane and Kelly having sex in the log cabin room on the video?
Because I know them, and because they look exactly the same way they did the other tape that we had, the threesome.
So I'm going to refer to that as video 1. Now, had you seen video 1 prior to the state prosecutor showing it to you?
No.
Did you testify in Kelly's criminal trial about video 1?
Yes.
Did you identify the people in video 1 in 2008?
Yes.
Give me one moment, Your Honor. Nothing further.
Judge. Judge.
Who
I'm
wants to
coming.
start?
21.
Who wants to start?
I'm going to start, Judge, but you want to, it's just about time for lunch. It might be easier to start after lunch.
Okay, we'll come back at 10. Come back at 10 minutes to 2. Court, all rise, jury out.
Yay!
That was it? Okay.
That's where
All righty, all righty.
Okay, cross-examination is about to come. I gotta go do a new one because this one was direct, guys. So I have to end this live, start a new one, so you guys can get to hear Brentley and the rest, y'all. Y'all heard the lies, y'all. Y'all heard the change, the difference between what that other guy said and what she got. Y'all, chow.
It's a mess.
Crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Did I get your email, Linda? Let's see if I got your email. Hold on. I got your email the other day. Did you send me another email today?
Excuse me.
Oh, God. I got your email the other day. Yeah, I got your email the other day, but I haven't gotten anything today.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I got it the other day. All right, I'm about to end this live. I'll see you guys. We're gonna do the cross-examination. All right, see you guys.
You sent that one already?
No, lady, I'm about to do that. I haven't gotten a new one, Linda. I got one the other day. All right, guys, I'm about to go. We'll be back. What time is it right now? We'll be back at about 7:15. Got to get ourselves together, okay?
Okay, so that's 8:15 my time.
Right.
I forgot I'm in a different time zone. Sorry. All right, guys.
All right.
Sir.